Real estate remains an appealing asset for investors because of the opportunity to earn recurrent income from rentals and value profits. A big part of being a successful real estate investor is being able to identify present market opportunities and having the flexibility and forethought to pivot and take advantage of them. 2020 was a really tough year for real estate due to the pandemic, but even in down markets, there's still opportunity for prime real estate investing. If you want to build an asset for the future, investing in the overseas real estate market can be a rewarding option. A lot of property investors are looking at the global markets for overseas property investments that will bring them high rental yields. We have created a list of the best countries across the world for overseas property purchases that offer a high return on investment. These countries are ranked according to their tax and regulatory environment, interest rate, rental yields, investment opportunities, and safe haven status in the event of a global meltdown. So here are 15 best countries for real estate investment. Number 15, Croatia. Croatia has been praised for its natural preserved beauty with 1,000 islands and hidden bays. This actually is one of the great selling points, not only for tourism but for real estate investing also. If we talk about geopolitical structure, Croatia is a member of the European Union. This provides the stability and safety framework for every business activity. According to a research by the Global Property Guide, over 80,000 foreign citizens own a property in Croatia. Most properties were bought on the Croatian coast. Only 3% of foreign citizens choose the area around the capital city of Zagreb. If you wish to just invest and gain profit, there are several branded tourist residences of prime seafront locations. Number 14, Uruguay. It is a small but stable country, attracting an increasing number of foreigners and foreign money. In fact, the country is rapidly becoming the international banking center of South America. Uruguay welcomes foreign investment money and treats foreigners in much the same way that it does its own citizens. There are no restrictions on foreign ownership of land, nor are there any exchange controls or currency restrictions. It can also be one of the very best havens in the event of a global economic meltdown. Since it is located in South America, nestled between Brazil to the north and Argentina to the south, it is virtually free of the usual military conflicts that tend to engulf the rest of the world. And since the country is largely agricultural, it's a place where you could buy productive farmland to wait out a global disturbance. Number 13, Indonesia. With a healthy economy and a variety of natural resources, Indonesia is one of the best countries for real estate investment. It has a good investment climate, so if you invest there, chances are high that you won't feel disappointed. Another reason that you can consider buying property in Indonesia is because of its profitable domestic market. It is a densely populated country where you can find various consumers willing to take a property on rent. As an overseas landlord, you can give it on rent and enjoy more stability and better profits as the rental yield grows. While it is still not easy for foreigners to buy a property outright in Indonesia, leasehold arrangements are common. In addition, the government has also been contemplating a proposed bill to introduce overseas investments in property. Number 12, Malaysia. Malaysia enjoys a strategic location alongside the world's busiest shipping lane. This has allowed its economy to perform well based simply on where it's located on the map. Combine this with capital flight from the Middle East, business-friendly policies, and the strongest banking industry in the world, Malaysia is no doubt one of Asia's best places to invest. However, Malaysia remains overlooked for some reason, but this is quickly changing as Malaysia is practically the only country in Asia which allows foreigners to own land. Therefore, Malaysia gives foreign property buyers more options compared with elsewhere in Asia. Rental yields are abysmal, hovering at around 5% in cities like Kuala Lumpur and Penang. Meanwhile, occupancy rates are low throughout Malaysia. Several major cities are thought of as overdeveloped by even the locals. Number 11, UAE. The United Arab Emirates is a tax-friendly country which will provide high returns for real estate investors. There are no income tax laws, which means investors are exempt from paying tax on accumulated rent. The rental yield at 7% is among the highest, which in effect means you can get maximum benefit from your investments. Foreign investors have a wide variety of properties, especially in Dubai, in which they can put their money. The country is also ranked as one of the safest countries for investors, along with the fact that the pandemic is being handled confidently and swiftly should reassure investors that UAE is a safe place to purchase property. Number 10. Montenegro. Buying real estate in Montenegro is advantageous on many different levels, such as obtaining a residence and work permit and benefits of high rental income. It is the youngest country in the Balkans, and real estate investments have contributed enormously to its economy, which has become a center of attraction with its flexible investment and immigration laws for foreigners. Montenegrin construction sector, which is still developing, is unable to respond to the intense demand in the real estate field. This creates an extra advantage since the properties you purchase in Montenegro increase in value really fast. Foreign investors have the right to acquire any kind of real estate in Montenegro, whether an apartment, commercial facility, or construction site. Number 9. Czech Republic. The Czech Republic is a wonderful country with many cultural treasures and an amazing classic European vibe. One of the things that makes it a paradise for investors is the fact that the Czech Republic is a top tourist destination for lovers of classic European art and architecture. A large part of the Czech economy is based on this fact. Some investors will prefer to invest in properties outside Prague and sometimes will receive yield percentages that can reach 8% or higher, while some investors will prefer to invest in the center of Prague and buy an apartment or building. The yield in such a case will be around 5%, depending on the nature of the property. Number 8. Greece. With an incredible Mediterranean landscape in conjunction with rich historic and cultural significance, Greece is a destination for many tourists, travelers, and expats. Property investment in Greece and the Greek islands also provides opportunities for investors with varying agendas. With investment levels in the Greek real estate market for non-EU citizens starting at just $250,000, Greece grants a golden visa. This offers a residence permit that can be renewed every 5 years, along with an option for permanent residence and citizenship. Couple this with the current pandemic and the uncertainty around world travel in the coming months, this might prove to be another real estate investment opportunity for those willing to take the risk. Number 7. Bulgaria. Bulgaria is an exciting emerging market and currently offers property at prices simply unobtainable in other areas of the world. With prices steadily rising and set to continue to do so for some time, wise property investment in Bulgaria promises excellent returns on investment. The running costs associated with a property in Bulgaria are also much lower compared to those in other European countries. The owner of a property pays an annual property tax, which is 0.15% of the declared value of the property. Apart from corporate tax, no other direct taxes are levied on the transfer of real estate. However, the transfer is subject to notary and municipal fees. Number 6. France. France is a vast and diverse nation full of affordable properties if you avoid big cities like Paris and Lyon. It has many other popular real estate investment destinations. It is the best country to invest in real estate for investors who are looking at a long-term return. One unique characteristic is that foreign investors can get in-country financing, which is rare for many other countries. Interest rates for mortgages are low and refinancing is possible with an up to 85% loan to value. Coupled with the fact that rental income tax is markedly lower than other European countries, investors will be happy to put in their money. As far as taxation is concerned, the average property tax is 2.2%, which is lower than the other European countries. Number 5. Mexico. Mexico is right across the border from the U.S., and there are thousands of miles of beachfront that could represent real estate investment opportunities. If you can speak Spanish fluently, it could be the perfect country to buy real estate in. You can buy real estate in Mexico without being a citizen or qualifying as a resident. Real estate prices in Mexico fluctuate depending upon the region of the country. In some areas, property values are comparable to the U.S., particularly in popular beachfront locations, while in others, property is relatively inexpensive. The average property tax in the country is around 2%. Number 4. Philippines. If you are planning to buy property across the world, consider buying one in the Philippines. With the increasing number of foreigners in the country, the value of the properties in this country has a great potential to escalate in the future, making you reap the benefits of the investment you make today. There is a massive housing backlog in the Philippines, which means that more than 20 million Filipinos are looking for rental properties. The increase in middle-class buyers in the Philippines has also led to a higher supply of houses in this bracket. Another interesting thing to note here is that unlike Indonesia, Philippines levies a lower tax on the properties. Number 3. Turkey. The Republic of Turkey has become a magnet for investments in land, houses, and other real estate options with its central location and vibrant economy. It acts as a bridge between Europe and Asia and is a melting pot of different cultures and religions. The country passed laws that made the country a desirable destination for foreign investors. Foreigners can now go through a simplified process to acquire Turkish citizenship through real estate investment. Moreover, it has a high rental yield, which means you can generate more profit while investing here. Number 2. Portugal. Portugal enjoyed a 10.3% property value growth in the first quarter of this year, which is the highest capital growth compared to the other destinations. But property investment in Portugal is not all about capital returns and higher dividend yields. The real estate market has much more to offer. Most importantly, it offers a 5-year residency permit for non-EU citizens with the option to apply for permanent citizenship after that period. This policy also places it in 6th position worldwide in the Golden Visa Program rankings. Plus, there are more than 200 real estate companies working with foreign buyers in Portugal, including bigger corporate players and local agencies. Number 1. Panama. Panama is one of the best countries for real estate investment. With the investment of US, Canadian, and European buyers, its property market has become quite stable. It is constantly making progress as compared to the other real estate markets in this region. The fact that it has coasts on the 2 major oceans and is home to the Panama Canal, making it some of the most strategically located real estate in the world. The country has been virtually safe from foreign invasion by virtue of this location. Besides that, it is a fertile breadbasket, so once you invest there, you can also make money by participating in agricultural projects if you are so inclined. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more amazing content.